Hi friends, MD Vegan. Today is my gentle juice fasting day. Gentle because it's in the flow. That means it's non-violence. I don't push myself. I enjoy. And to make it a delight, I make wonderful fresh juices by myself, my own recipes. And that is so much fun because I taste these juices so much more sensitivity than on regular days. Because on these fasting days, I put my digestion at rest. That means all the energy goes directly from the food, from the juices, goes directly into the system. I don't need anything for digestion. That's usually 60% of the food. It goes only for digestion. Now 100% goes directly into the system to be creative, to self-reflection, to purification. So all these fasting things. And I do it once a week. And if it's too much, I eat something light. No problem. I don't want to push myself. That's most important. It has to be gentle because once the energy flow inside is disrupted, the healing stops. And feeling great means the energy flows. So feeling great is so important. Pushing is just pushing against the energy flow. So the energy has to flow. A little bit of discipline is needed. You have to plan ahead a little bit. I get my ingredients together and I make a new recipe once a week. Whenever I fast, I make a new recipe with juices. Take advantage of this heightened sensitivity. And so now I make a beet juice. I have made some already. Beet juice. First time I made a beet juice, I didn't taste well because it was just beets. And I thought, scratches in the throat, beet. How does it make a beet juice? It's not nice. It tastes like dirt, some say. But there was a trick. I heard it from a chef. He said, put a pear together with a beet. And all of a sudden, that scratching is away. I tried it. It was perfect. A little bit of lemon, that was perfect. And then my beet journey went on, and I found beet to be the most, I have to say, to me, the most interesting edible plant to make new flavors. It is so interesting. Really, there's a plant, it doesn't seem much about it. There doesn't seem to be much about it from the cooking perspective. But once you know how much you can do with it, it is fascinating. There's no single plant with this kind of variety. So the most exciting recipe I made with beet so far was the beet mango juice. Here I have a whole mango here. Happens to be a delicious mango. I was lucky to find one with the peel. Of course not the seed. Yeah. The pit is away, and together with the beet. This would be by itself one of the most delicious juices you can imagine, I would say, because I gave it a new name because I was so excited. Called it Candy Kid Flavor because the beet has a lot of sugar, But if you drink the beet by itself, you don't taste this sugar. It doesn't taste sweet. It tastes like earth. It is not so nice. But if you combine it with a sweet and sour fruit, like the mango, all of a sudden, this sugar in the beet comes out in beautiful flavors. That's amazing. And the most exciting one was the beet mango flavor, as I call it, Candy Kid Flavor. It reminded me of the great flavors from my youth when I was little. I was addicted to eating. It's another story. But I liked eating a lot, and I had this wonderful, I always loved sugar, sugars, candies. Of course, they're not healthy. When I was little, they were all sugar, they were industrialized sugar, and it's not very healthy. It's very unhealthy. But now, all of a sudden, I found this flavor, the mango beet flavor. I said, wow, what a different, it's like in my youth, but better. A Candy Kid flavor that is even healthier than the flavors I was addicted to in my youth. So Candy Kid flavor was a new thing, and now I try to find new recipes. I have some experience right now how to use it. Today I make another Candy Kid flavor with the beet and the mango, and I found that you can add to this flavor other flavors, like today it's basil. Basil is a wonderful herb. It's from the Mediterranean mint family. It's a very prominent, very famous flavor. It's makes you wake up. It's a wake-up flavor. It's a wake-up herb. Yeah? All of these Mediterranean herbs from the mint family have different health benefits. All are wonderful. Basil wakes you up. Others calm you down, and so on. Others cool. Mint, for example, cools you down. It's for hot summer days perfect. Basil wakes you up. You can try. In Italy, they give the kids. They let them chew on the stems of a basil plant, and they wake up. It's cool not to be too sleepy. It works. It's amazing. There's something inside, a nutrient in the basil that makes the brain wake up. So it's interesting. The basil has a wonderful flavor, and the perfect combination with basil is always, for me, basil with orange. You have 3 oranges. Yeah, for this juice, I refine my juice with basil. So the beet mango flavor is refined with basil. I want to try what that tastes like. And I found that the orange, which is by the way perfect with basil, also is something like the neutral element for beet flavors. You know, you have to know, if you make a new flavor with beet, you can either you can maintain the earth flavor in that new flavor, yeah, or you can eliminate the earth flavor and let it turn into these candy kid flavors. Okay? The earth flavor can be nice in certain circumstances. It is very nice to have an earthy flavor. But you also, but with the mango, there is no earth flavor left. It's a completely new flavor. You don't taste the beet anymore with the mango. It's really amazing. You have to try. But the orange is the neutral element. So if you make an orange beet juice, it's a classic. It's delicious. You very much taste the earth flavor of the beet. You taste the beet with the orange juice. You have a perfect beet flavor. It's very pleasant, very nice. So that's why, as it does not eliminate the beet flavor, I call the orange, unlike any other fruit, the neutral element in the beet flavor universe. Yeah. So I use this orange to make the juice, give it more volume. The main flavor is the mango and the beet, refined with the basil, and the orange makes it larger, more volume, yeah, and runnier. Yeah. So, and I have another flavor that is an apple here to add to it. I will try how that works. Apple can also be used to make a mango longer. It adds just more volume to the juice also. I will see how that works. See, it's a balanced fruit. Apple is said to be the most balanced fruit in terms of sweet and sour. That's also a reason why apple is so favorable all over the planet. Apple is a very, very important fruit for many, many people all over. And they say it is about the balance here. The apple is so good because it's balanced most. And I will try that here too. And because these are the main flavors here, the main parts. And I have 2 more ingredients here, yeah, to boost the other flavors. Lemon and a ginger. Lemon and ginger are used in many recipes just to make the other flavors a little more intense, yeah, to highlight them a little bit. They bring out qualities in the other flavors that are already there, get them, feel them a little bit more. So they don't add as much as an own new flavor, they rather support the other flavors. And of course it's nice to have lemon and ginger, they're super healthy, yeah, many, many benefits. I use it in many recipes, and I will try to use a little bit of a lemon peel. The most healthy part of a lemon, by the way, is the peel, the yellow here, that adds the lemony flavor. The lemon by itself, the flesh, is more sour. Yeah? That's good to highlight the sugar flavor, the sweet flavors. Yeah? But the lemony flavor is in the peel, in the yellow. So I'll try here how much I can use here. I cannot use too much. Too much of the peel would destroy the whole recipe. You have to be careful. But I have a lot of ingredients here. I have a lot of apples, oranges as a volume enhancer, so to say, to make the juice larger. So I guess I can use a little bit of the peel because they are neutralizing. Orange and apple, they neutralize lemons and the peel. So let's see. I will now make my juice. I'll come back in a moment when it's done and I'll show you what it tastes like. And the juice is ready. It's this is not all of it. I have 1/2 liter extra in the juicer case, but I mixed it because I make a large quantity of juice, like here, more than a liter. Can be that there are different batches, and then there's more orange in the one batch and more beet in the other one, so you have to mix again and again to get it right. I did that, but I didn't taste it. I will taste it now. The color is beautiful. It's a nice, beautiful color. All beet juices are always red, no doubt. Beet is so predominant. And there you already see how powerful it is. It is a very powerful ingredient that can boost your endurance. I can do that 2 hours or so. I read about in science. Before your workout, you will have more endurance because of the beet. That is really amazing. It's a powerful juice. So, and you see already the color. It's always predominant. Beet is always predominant. So, but let's taste it. I'm very excited. It's a Basil Beet mango juice. So that is the idea here. The other ingredients are just to play by. So the texture is also very nice. Here I stir a little bit and I find it's runny. It's a little bit creamy, but more runny because orange and apples make it runnier. So that's also why I used it, as that makes it nice, the texture and the flavor I expect to be basically basil, mango, beet. I've never tasted it like this. I made other basil beet juices, but with other ingredients, with pineapple, for example, or so. Let's see what this is like. Let's see. Yeah, there's no more beet flavor. The beet flavor is gone. It's a candy cane flavor. Yeah, no earth flavor. The basil is there, ever so slightly, very nice. Beet is basil is a very strong flavor. As I said, it wakes you up, and it has a nice tone that goes perfectly with orange. And in this case, this juice is perfectly balanced. All the flavors there are nicely balanced, not as predominant. And the mango is there, very slightly, and the beet is, as I said, there's no more earth tone from the beet. It's a new flavor that comes, and that is what a recipe should be like. You make a new recipe with several ingredients, and what comes out should be a new flavor where you cannot really say what's in it. That's really nice here. Wonderful. You have to try it. It's really a very nice juice. Yeah, I show you what it looks like. You see it's runny. It's a little bit creamy, but runny in the first place, I would say. And this is a beautiful color. Very nice juice. I'm very happy I tried this. Basil. Oh, it smells fresh, like wake up. It's a little bit there, but not predominant. The basil flavor is not predominant. I had a bunch of basil. The stems are very important. They are very powerful. And you should also juice everything. That's also a good thing in juicing. You can put everything in the juicer. Yeah, not the seeds, of course. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Try this one. And if you like, try your own variations with the beet and mango. I would recommend to try with beet and mango to begin there. And then add step by step, maybe a little bit lemon, maybe a little orange, what you like, a little ginger, say apple or so. And you can find out then these wonderful, amazing flavors. They're really nice. And if you want to join a fasting group, there is one we have on Facebook. It's called Tree Yoga, Moon Fasting. Yeah. So Facebook, and you can be a member there easily. And I will post a new juice recipe every week. It's going on for some years now. There are some people, not too much traffic, but there's always an inspiration if you want to have support or when you're fasting together with others. It's a very simple method. It's only once a week. You just need to plan a little bit ahead to have a schedule free, not to disturb other things you want to do in your life, in daily life. And then you get your ingredients and juice, and make a day with juice fasting. And it's not too it's not stressy or stressful or so, because you can do everything you do on a regular day. You just don't need to eat. Yeah. And you begin with the first fasting day ever. Maybe you never did it before. You might be a little bit careful. You prepare and you get your juices, the ingredients to make the juices, and then you can also begin the night before with a gentle meal, and then when the fasting day comes, you make your juices, you drink a lot of water, and you find out how you feel. And when you feel a little bit stressed or pressure, like headache, for example, or maybe you have hot or something, whatever, you just eat something. You just slow down. Never let it become unpleasant. Always make it delightful. Because when you feel great, it's also easier to do the next fasting day or the next week. Yeah. And that Facebook page, Kriya Yoga Moon Fasting, you also find a fasting calendar. If you want to go the next step, you can also use the best days for fasting. Usually any day is good for fasting, whatever fits in your schedule. But if you have a little bit experience, you can also say, okay, I take this moon fasting days. Yeah, that's a calendar. You can find all these things. Not so important. Because, yeah, thanks for watching again. I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe Emily Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.